Well, welcome to Speaking of Horses. I'm your host, Wayne Williams, and we're ready to go right here with some of the great stories from the horse industry. So join us as we get ready to go Speaking of Horses right here on this station. Well, hey, here we are, Southern Equine Expo, and we've been watching highlights of this event. And one of the speakers here, Christy Landwher. Christy and I go back quite a ways and have done a lot with the CHA, or Certified Horsemanship Association. But Christy, how do you like being here in, shall we say, cool Tennessee?
Yeah, so Wayne, it's good. Yesterday was really cool though, 27 degrees. That's like Denver weather for me. That was a little intense. Today is much nicer, out here in the sun without my coat on, so it's nice.
So what have you been talking about here in your lectures?
Well, as you can probably tell from my voice, I'm losing it a little, which is a good sign, right? So I had 4 different talks. One was on risk management for horse and rider for programs that people put on, whether it's a trail ride operation, an arena lesson operation. Another one was a lecture on teaching techniques for horseback riding instructors and how to teach either a private correctly or a big group. And then I did an arena talk where I had 4 wonderful Middle Tennessee State University students and their school horses come, and we did everything on how to teach group riding to a variety of levels. So a ton of walk work, trot work, canter work. We even got all the way to a flying lead change. And tell us again, remind those that haven't followed you, what the mission of CHA is. Yes, so we are the largest certifying body of equine professionals in North America. We've been around for 53 years, and we've actually certified over 35,000 people, and at any given time we have about 4,000 that are current. So whether you're an instructor, a barn manager, a vaulting coach, or a trail guide, get certified with us, get your site accredited with us for insurance discounts. And if you are an individual looking for a place to board your horse, a place to send your kid to camp, or a place to take riding lessons, find one of our folks, and you just go to cha.horse to do that. And you know, it's nice to see you here at Southern Equine Expo because we're in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, just outside Nashville, and this event's getting bigger. It is, I would say so. I've never been, but I've heard it's getting bigger and bigger, and it's been a joy to be here. Yeah, and of course we came the coldest weekend in February. Of course we did. Christy, thank you. Thank you, Wayne. All right, we're here. Speaking of horses, we're in Murfreesboro. Okay. Hey, we at Speaking of Horses invite you to join us as we bring you many, many programs over the next few months, from retired racehorse makeover programs to horse rescue operations to therapeutic riding operations. Anything that benefits the horse, the rider, any discipline, any wonderful project. So we want you to join us right here on Speaking of Horses. We got some really good stuff coming up. And of course, you can always check out all of the other stuff we do, video as well, at speakingofhorses.com on our website. In the meantime, thanks for joining us here on this radio station. And we're going to bring you a lot more of Speaking of Horses. Well, that's our show. I'm your host, Wayne Williams. Speaking of Horses, we'll be back next week with a brand new show. Or join us at speakingofhorses.com.